Now I'm starting to catch the heat a little bit.
Welcome to Hot Ones, Zips Edition. My name is Chris from the Office of Admissions. I'm joined today by Bill Torgler, Executive Director for Exploratory Advising and Academic Support.
That's right, brother.
I need that on a business card to read that. And thank you for joining me today.
Sure.
Are you ready to get started?
I'm ready to get started, brother.
Awesome. Let's try this first wing out.
Let's try it out.
All right, good luck. Start you off easy.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And so my first question for you is that at the University of Akron, we have over 200 different majors for students to choose from. So if we have a current senior in high school thinking about coming to UA, they look at that drop down like, oh my gosh, there's all the options. Or maybe they're undecided. You know, what things can they be doing right now in high school to be ready to apply and enroll here at UA and choose the right major for them?
Well, there are several things. It is a process to kind of get to deciding a major. So folks start to look in terms of, and should be, what their interests are, but not just that, what their skills are, their personality, how that enters into it, what they value, what's important to them, and that can take some time. And so, you know, a lot of folks need some help on that. We actually provide it in our center. We work with prospective students as well. We do some assessment tools such as Focus 2 and some other pieces in regard to students starting to explore all of those parts about themselves. And now I'm starting to catch the heat a little bit. That was just the first one.
Yeah, that's the first one. Get ready.
Okay. Woo. All right. But we can work with all those. So folks, if they contact our number, contact someone within your office that can communicate with us, we'd be more than happy to set up a time to work with them and go through all of that and help them start to look on some of the choices. But we are here to help. And so we look forward to meeting with folks as they contact with you guys and have a chance to work with them. So,
all right, cool.
Appreciate it.
Ready for the next one?
I think I am,
all
man.
Right.
It'll deceive me and then I'll catch up.
Right. And so you have a really unique perspective because you work here, but you also have children that attend here as Zips. So can you give that parent perspective of why students would choose the University of Akron and why you feel comfortable with your students, your kids being here?
Oh my gosh, the opportunities are just endless. So I have now 2 of my 3 daughters come to school here. My third is planning to come to school here as well. I use my oldest daughter as maybe an example. When she came here, she started looking at how do I get involved in some things. She lives in the residence hall. She became an emerging leader, got really involved in those pieces, was an honor student, now is part of a sorority 80 Pi. And once she just came here, all of a sudden just her whole world opened up. The opportunities are just unbelievable. There's organizations for academic groups based on your major, but then there are other social ones as well. Housing does an amazing job for folks who live in the residence halls in terms of programming, even this year as well. I know students that I work with who are exploratory, who are going through this year with some of the COVID pieces. You know, they've been really unique in how they've found themselves engaging with some of their peers and so forth. There's just a lot of opportunity here. So it's a great place to be a student. It really is.
And to work, right?
And to work, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, are you ready? This is what we call the last dab. So There's already some sauce there, but I want you to take your cup.
Got my cup.
Pour a little extra.
A little extra?
Yeah, just.
I thought I was going heavy there the first time.
Oh,
okay,
no.
there we go.
You gotta add it. I want it dripping down.
Yeah, you're gonna throw me a curveball here.
There you go. So you ready for that?
It may take me a minute before I can answer that
All right, don't worry. I'll go easy on you.
All right, buddy, here we go. That's not bad.
Just wait.
That's good.
Yeah, it'll come.
Oh yeah.
So for your spicy question, I want to ask you, what are some of the biggest challenges that students face coming to UA?
Well, I think it's always a transition coming from a high school student to college, how they manage their time, and things are just a little different. In high school, typically, they may get tested like every 2 weeks. At a university, it's a little longer. Assignments kind of come up at the beginning, in terms of here's the whole semester, the layout, your test dates are already known, your assignment dates already known. And so you're just kind of learning some structure in terms of that. So it's not difficult, but it's a change for some folks. But there are a lot of people around to help them with that. In terms of advising, one of the pieces that we emphasize is that it's more than just scheduling classes. We work with our students very early in the semester. We guide them through tutoring, because sometimes, students will hear things at orientation, but it doesn't become real to them until all of a sudden, oh my gosh, how am I going to get through this math class? So we'll guide them through all of those pieces. But those are some of the challenges. Certainly this year there have been some challenges that everyone has faced and so forth. No one's immune to that, but the campus and the people who are here serving students have done an amazing job really opening themselves up and being responsive to students and their concerns and so forth. So I want folks to know there are great resources. There are folks who really care about them here. Advisors, their role is to become that student's go-to person. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Come to us, tell us what's on your mind. We'll make sure we normalize that for you so you understand you're not the only person who has this feeling or question, and lift them up and encourage them and make sure that when they get their sea legs, they go, okay, now I got it. Now I'm really strong here. And it's really to sustain them through all of this. So those are some of the challenges that I would see that a lot of students, I think, new from high school to college would have. But there's answers to all of them, brother. There are answers to all of them. So
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us. Have a great day and go Zips.